Alright, so today we're going to pick a CY24. Okay, we're going to start off with number 2. Okay, so a little springy, so let's try 3. I'm going to go back to number 2 because, you know, it feels a little hard, so, okay, put some pressure on it. I picked it. Okay, now we go to number 3. There's some spring, so let's leave it alone. Number 4, there's some spring action, let's leave it alone. 5 is binding, put some pressure, popped it. Alright, now it's springy, leave it alone. Go to 6, springy, leave it alone. 7 is binding, put some pressure on it. There you go, popped it. Alright, now it'll go to number 8. Okay, it's tension. Okay, but now it's springy. Back to work our way down again. Try number 6, okay. Okay, 4 is binding a little bit again. Okay, number 2 is springy, leave it alone. Number 3 is binding. Okay, put some pressure on it. And there you go, unlocked. So now we're going to do next is read the cuts, the depths of it, see how deep they are. Alright. So, okay, number 2. Okay, we go down is a 2. Number 2 is a 2, write it down. Okay, writing it down. Alright, so number 3, let's check on that one. Alright, alright. A little trouble with the camera there. Okay, so number 3 is a 2 as well. Okay, that's where it stopped. Okay, number 2. Okay, now we're gonna check number 4 next. All right, checking number 4, and number 4 is a 2 as well, so write that down. Alright, so number 5, we're going to go ahead and check that one. That number 5 is a 3. Alright, number 5 is a 3, write it down. Alright, so the next one we're going to check is 6, obviously. Alright, let's check number 6. Okay, number 6 is a 1. Number 6 is a 1. Alright. Number 6 is a 1. There's spring. So basically, after the spring, that where the spring ends, basically the the number that it should land. Great majority of times. So now we're gonna check number 7. Number 7 is a 3. Okay, write that down. It's just felt the spring, went up, stopped. So landed on number 3. So therefore it's a 3. So now we're gonna read number 8. Okay, put some pressure on it. That one is a 2. That's the closest it gets to it. Would have been some issues if it passed it, but right there is fine. Number 2. So we're writing all these numbers down. So after you write down the numbers, now we're gonna go ahead and put them. Okay, so since on the number 2, like if you have more than 3 numbers, in a row, they're the same. Chances are one of them is wrong. It's rare for 3 numbers to be the same. So this one I went back to number 2, just to double check, and yeah, number 2 is a 3. I'm just gonna put number 3 instead. Worst case scenario, if it's not, you just work your way down. Same thing. I'm gonna check number 3 again. Okay, it's 2, and number 4 is a 2. So number 2 was indeed a 3. Always double check. Okay, so now we're gonna go look for the cut by bidding. So CY24. That one's a 8 bidding, 8 cut, as you saw in the Lishi. So okay, just follow the steps. We know where to put the blade, put the key. Okay. So since we don't know what number 1 is, we're gonna go ahead and put unknown, and then we're gonna go find the bidding. So number 1, we don't know what it is, so just go ahead and put unknown. Okay, now we put the numbers we wrote down. 3 2 2 3 1 3 2. Okay, so since we don't know what the first one is, we're gonna go to find bidding. So press on that one. And if it does find the bidding, put Chrysler. That's how you got the cuts, the depths correct. Because if you got them wrong, then it wouldn't have popped up. So yeah, so it's saying that it's a number 4. Okay, now we go to cutting key. Put the blade in the position. All right, just go ahead, grab the key, put it where it tells you to. All right. Okay, continue. and just let the machine do its work. Okay, so after the machine cuts it, now we're gonna go ahead and test the key. Grab it. I always want to start off with those cheaper keys. Alright, so we stick it in there, and voila, as you can see, it locks, unlocks. Perfect, just beautiful. Alright, let me take it out. Now we're gonna check the ignition next. Let's see if it worked. Alright, so it worked on the ignition. Look at that. Beautiful, just beautiful. So now we can use that cut for a key with the transponder. And there you have it, guys. And that's how you use the Lishi for CY24 to make a key. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel for more.